My newborn baby is HIV positive. What? You may be asking how? How? I recently employed a domestic staff, an elderly woman, a widow to be precise. So she started living with us, and I have a newborn baby. I'm a career mom, and I had to return back to work, and I employed her. So she usually take care of my baby. I felt so comfortable. I never suspected anything on a normal ground. When I employ a younger domestic staff, I run every check on them, mostly pregnancy tests and all that. But this particular one, I felt she's advanced. I didn't bother or think it through. I did every other test like malaria, typhoid, and so on and so forth. But this HIV test was the last thing on my mind. Or I did, but she wasn't. I did, but she wasn't positive at that point. So we kept living together, and along the line, my baby started falling sick off and on, and only the little one. Looking around the household, the household hygiene is top notch. We are not that sick type. The family is trying. We are blessed with strong immune, if you know what I mean. I'm not here to brag, but just for someone to learn. If you are a mother, a career mom, or a career family that usually need the help of an outsider to run the family affairs, this video is for you. Kindly watch to the end. Along the line, my nurse suggested that we do a general check. Every other person, my husband is a business owner. All the boys that serve us, as an Igbo person, you know what one boy is. All the one boy in the house, we have 7 one boy. Every one of them got tested, including my toddler and my every other child, myself, my husband, and my brother-in-law that usually visits sometimes. And we are all confused. And my friend said, don't you think you're leaving someone? I said, no, nobody. She said, your nanny. I mean, she got tested when she came new, right? Why her? And I mean, she was the least person that we are all looking at. And just to satisfy our conscience, she was brought and tested. Boom, my nanny is HIV positive. How did she infect my child? How come? She's not the mother, she doesn't breastfeed him. And she said no, she doesn't breastfeed him. But sometimes, if you are a mother, I believe you may have experienced this. When the baby cries non-stop, she gives my baby her lips to suckle in placement of breast nipple, bobby nipple. And maybe along the line, she got injured or buy something and give the baby that transmitted the disease in this child. I was never HIV positive, neither is my husband. Every other member of the family was never HIV positive. My baby was never HIV positive until this incident. Because of the constant diarrhea, he was tested HIV, and the HIV test was run on him rather, and he was positive, and it was the nanny that transmitted it to him. What happened? Because when she came, I remember vividly this HIV test was carried out on her. What happened? And the medical team said maybe she was still on her window period and she couldn't be tested positive. How did she become this positive? And she wasn't in any relationship based on what she said, to the best of our knowledge. And when she was being interrogated, she said before she got the job, the person that helped her secure the job took advantage of her. She had to give her body in exchange of a nanny position in my house, and that person is the person that gave it to her. Because the last time I checked, she was a widow, and she was highly recommended that she was a decent widow that doesn't sleep around. That was actually one thing that awarded her the credit to work in my household. Little did I know that the enemy have something bigger in stock for me and my household, and for the nanny as well. I feel sorry for her, because after the confession, she got broken and cried uncontrollably. The medical team advised that my baby is still young. With constant medication and fresh research, he could be cured, or rather the virus could leave his system. Imagine a baby being infected with HIV, innocent child and equally innocent nanny. She not only gave her body to get that job, but she kept paying that person. At that point, that was where the nanny got her liberation. Now, if you are a mother, or you always employ house domestic staff, check carefully. Even after 1 month of being in your house, go back and repeat the same test you've run at the very first beginning. This is to teach families lesson that other glitters are not good. I am not sharing this story to expose the nanny, but to educate you, the public that will come across this story, to shine your eyes and take more precaution. Thank you for always sticking by. Don't forget to follow, share this video to create more awareness. Bye bye till I come your way next time.